Welcome to the Your Historical Photos channel. Be sure to subscribe and like so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Hiroshima, Japan, August 6, 1945. A photo captures the aftermath of the atomic bomb explosion, which released energy equal to 15,000 tons of TNT and destroyed most of the city. New York, USA, 1930. During the Great Depression, a man holds a sign pleading for either a rope to end his life or an unfurnished shelter for his family. Wall Street, New York, USA, September 16, 1920. A wrecked car lies near the Morgan Library after a bombing killed 38 people and injured about 400. Berlin, Germany, May 1945. An aerial photo shows the ruined Reichstag after the Battle of Berlin, which raged from April 16th to May 2nd and devastated the city center. Palaleo, Perry Island, Palau, 1944. American Marines wounded in battle are transferred to amphibious vehicles for burial on the beach. Nha Trang, South Vietnam, April 1, 1975. Civilians scramble to board a military aircraft during the U.S. evacuation, with soldiers managing the chaos near the runway. Seneca Community, Western New York, USA, 1908. Portrait of Weao, beautiful flower, a member of the Seneca Nation. Flanders, Western Front, 1917. A German soldier dives to avoid an exploding enemy artillery shell. Boeing B-17 bomber, Europe, 1943. A crew member adjusts twin .50 caliber Browning machine guns inside the cramped 20-inch diameter ball turret. Nangarhar Province, Afghanistan, 1988. A Mujahideen fighter aims a Stinger missile at a low-flying Soviet aircraft. Berlin, Germany, August 13, 1961. Workers begin constructing the Berlin Wall, a 96-mile barrier of concrete and barbed wire dividing east and west. Lüneburg, Germany, September 1945. Irma Gress stands beside Joseph Kramer during war crimes trials after World War II. Les Invalides, Paris, France, June 1940. Hitler visits Napoleon Bonaparte's tomb, a global landmark since 1840. Germany, 1986. A worker disposes of contaminated vegetables following the Chernobyl nuclear disaster of April 26, 1986. Germany, 1944. Edith Piaf performs for 120 POWs in a German camp. A commemorative photo is taken. Johannesburg, South Africa, 1956. A nanny and child sit on a Europeans-only bench during apartheid. Durham, North Carolina, USA, 1950. Movie theater seating is segregated by race, marked by clear signs. Dortmund, Germany, 1942. A woman is photographed after being expelled from her community for a relationship with a Polish man facing social isolation. Chicago, Illinois, USA, 1927. Electric chair installed at Cook County Jail with wooden seating and copper electrodes. Wilhelmshaven, Germany, 1916. Photo of a submariner inside a cramped German U-boat showing navigation tools and torpedo tubes. New York, USA, 1936. A German airship flies past the Empire State Building on a transatlantic route. Washington, USA, 1944. FBI agents record fingerprints into massive registry books to identify suspects during World War II. El Alamein, Egypt, 1941. Allied soldiers learn desert cooking at the Western Desert Cookery School using scarce ingredients. Manchester, England, 1943. Children play on the streets during World War II after earlier bombings in 1940 to 41. Detroit, Michigan, USA, 1946. Ford workers load cars for distribution to meet post-war demand. King County, Washington, USA, 1944. Fake houses are built on Boeing's factory roof to camouflage it from enemy aircraft. Kapustin Yar, Soviet Union, August 27, 1958. The R-5A rocket's re-entry capsule and a speckled dog are recovered after descent. Bishop Rock Lighthouse, UK, 1935. The lighthouse receives its third keeper, accessible only via difficult boat transfers. Norfolk, Virginia, USA, August 10, 1928. The airship Los Angeles is moored to the USS Saratoga, measuring 780 feet and carrying 50 crew. St. Augustine, Florida, USA, June 18, 1964. A white plainclothes officer arrests black and white protesters during a desegregation act in a swimming pool. Tehran, Iran, 1971. Female students at Tehran University wear Western fashion before the Islamic Revolution. USA, mid-1980s. Athletes compete in a roller derby match at a roller rink. USA, 1950s. A folding table with a built-in seat and rotary phone is a popular living room feature. West Berlin, Germany, June 26, 1963. U.S. President John F. Kennedy delivers his Ich bin ein Berliner speech. Princeton, New Jersey, USA, April 18, 1955. Einstein's office photographed on the day of his death, showing books, notes, and equations. Moscow, Russia, Jan 31, 1990. A woman eats a hamburger at the first McDonald's, visited by 30,000 people on opening day. Moscow, Russia, December 25, 1991. A family watches Gorbachev's resignation speech marking the USSR's end. Berlin, Germany, April 1945. A moldy cap lies on the wet floor of a bomb-damaged underground shelter. Eversford, England, a 1504 house still stands with original wooden carvings intact. Los Angeles, California, USA, 1940. Ronald Reagan poses in athletic wear for a USC promotional shoot. New York, USA, 1930s. Police line up their Indian motorcycles for inspection. Burbank, California, USA, 1942. Disney artists study a live deer for accurate animation in Bambi. Pompeii, Italy, October 2018. Archaeologists discover a 2,000-year-old Roman chariot with iron-reinforced wooden wheels and bronze brakes. Seattle, Washington, USA, 1961. The Space Needle is under construction for the 1962 World's Fair. Yangtze River, China, 1946. Workers pull boats through shallow waters using ropes and manpower. Luxor, Egypt, 1925. Harry Burton photographs Tutankhamun's head during Tomb 62 excavations. Atlanta, Georgia, USA, 1921. Boys High versus Tech High basketball game before 200 spectators. San Francisco, California, USA, May 27, 1937. A silver chain is cut to inaugurate the Golden Gate Bridge. Lachin, Armenia, 1956. Archaeologists find a 4,000-year-old wooden wheelbarrow near Lake Savon. Humboldt County, California, USA, 1901. 14 loggers pose by a massive redwood tree with saws and axes. New York, USA, 1943. Italian grocery store in Little Italy serves traditional products to immigrants. Winterset, Iowa, USA, May 26, 1907. Birth of Marion Morrison, John Wayne, later a silent film star and Western icon. Tokyo, Japan, 1982. Seiko releases the first TV wristwatch with a 1.5-inch screen. New York, USA, July 17, 1885. The Statue of Liberty arrives in 350 pieces to be assembled over 4 months. Unknown location, 1960s. 3 men pose with a 3-foot Starship Enterprise model from Star Trek. Palladium Theater, New York, 1978. Bob Marley, Mick Jagger, and Peter Tosh backstage at a reggae rock concert. Ellis Island, New York, USA, 1905. Italian immigrant family poses in the registry room after arrival. Anaheim, California, USA, July 1955. Sleeping Beauty castle construction begins at Disneyland. Mississippi River, USA, 1900. Steamboats use coal engines and paddle wheels to navigate the river. USS Brooklyn, 1897. Photo shows cramped lower deck crew quarters with stacked bunks. Anaheim, California, USA, 1951. Disneyland opens its staff cafeteria near the main attractions. New York, USA, August 12, 1969. Parade celebrates Apollo 11 astronauts' return from quarantine. Ellis Island, New York, USA, 1905. Italian immigrants wait in the railroad room for trains inland. Ross Sea, Antarctica, June 3, 1911. Edward Evans observes Jupiter's occultation during the Terra Nova expedition. USA, 1930s. Men line up at public employment offices seeking work during the Great Depression. Fort Worth, Texas, USA, 1920s. 2 women wear shorts in public, signaling changing fashion norms. West Virginia, USA, 1900. A family poses outside their hand-built log cabin by a creek. Brooklyn Bridge, New York, USA, 1948. Iconic bridge spans 5,989 feet with 276 feet towers. USA, 1923. Group of youths pose after a fraternity ritual wearing period formal wear. Rockefeller Center, New York, USA, September 17, 1931. Excavation begins for 19 commercial buildings. Berlin, Germany, 1928. Actor Conrad Veidt poses during filming of The Man Who Laughs. Paris, France, 1884. Scaffolding surrounds the Statue of Liberty during its construction. New York, USA, 1942. Editors assembled a sports section at the New York Times using linotype machines. New York, USA, Nava, 1927. Cars drive through the newly opened Holland Tunnel under the Hudson River. USA, 1951. Radio television console units become common in living rooms. Chicago, Illinois, USA, early 1970s. A man rides a custom chopper bicycle with high handlebars. Unidentified beach, 1900. 3 people ride a wind-powered land yacht with a triangular sail. London, UK, 1981. British comedians Hugh Laurie, Rowan Atkinson, Stephen Fry, and others pose in a TV studio. Normandy, France, June 1944. A Spitfire fighter is modified to deliver 50 bottles of beer to Allied troops. Mexico City, Mexico, 1910. President Porfirio Diaz poses beside the Aztec sunstone during independence celebrations. Château de Chambord, France, 1516. Leonardo da Vinci designs the iconic double helix staircase. New York, USA, May 1, 1931. Empire State Building opens as the tallest skyscraper at 1,250 feet, built in 410 days. Santa Cruz Islands, October 26, 1942. USS Yorktown crew abandons ship after Japanese attacks. Northern France, 1918. French tank gunner wears a splinter mask against shrapnel. Bitola, Monastir, North Macedonia, 1903 to 1907. George Petrov leads the first Aromanian band of the IMRO. St. Louis Airport, Missouri, USA, 1938. 9-Fit Robert Wadlow greets actress Mary Pickford. Multnomah Falls, Oregon, USA, 1918. Military vehicle stops for sightseeing.